Jared and James Show. I'm Jared.
I am James.
And we're going to be releasing our weekly YouTube show on anything we want to talk about, whether it's pop culture, movies, his life.
Sports.
No. Okay, we can talk about sports.
I'll probably talk about
the gay
sports.
one. There's a gay one now. Michael Phelps? What, Michael?
So
Sam!
anyway,
Michael
we
Sam!
will be doing a weekly show. Hopefully it'll be weekly. We're going to pray.
Asterix by the weekly.
Yeah. So we're going to kick this thing off.
Let's jump right into it.
It was I was going to decide what we were going to talk about today.
Oh, so what do you want to talk about?
Well, I want it to be easy. So I guess we're something near and dear to my heart is movies. Movie fanatic. I love movies. For some reason, I do like Oscar things and all that good stuff. Yeah. Have you been invited to an Oscar party?
I have been invited to an Oscar party, but I was busy.
And so, my co-host is a thought. So no. Anyway, I want to. Yeah, it's kind of carefree. First episode to kind of do whatever. So I want to talk about like the movies that came out. It's May was June 1st. Mm-hmm. Happy first of the month.
Yeah, it's the summer movie time.
Yeah. So
for 2014.
Yeah. So let's go. You want to talk about the last 3 movies that just came out?
Well, let's talk about the last 3 movies that we saw because I know that it started off in April with Captain America. I did not see that. I heard it was amazing.
Yeah.
It changed the whole Marvel universe and the core Marvel franchise.
Yeah.
But I didn't see it, so I can't really discuss it, even though I heard everybody liked it.
And then Spider-Man 2 came out.
Then Spider-Man 2 came out. That was Sony. I did not hear too many good things.
I heard good things about it.
Oh, really?
I heard a lot a lot of positive things about it.
I wasn't here for the first remake of that movie. I'm not here for the second. I didn't see it, not with my money.
I saw the first one. The first one was great.
Yeah, a lot of people liked the first one.
The amazing one was the remake was great. I haven't seen the second one just because I haven't had time, but we'll get there. I'll probably make a 2-for-1 Captain. No. Yeah. I'll go to the dollar movie and see both of them.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it'll be on HBO soon. We got that subscription.
On demand.
But the first 2014 summer movie that I saw was Godzilla. I loved Godzilla. It was such a great movie. I liked it because it wasn't exactly a monster movie. They did show a lot of the human element, and that made it so much better than the last movie, giant monster movie I saw, Pacific Rim. This movie was just,
You didn't like Pacific Rim?
Oh no.
It's on my DVR to watch. I haven't, so I just deleted it.
You can be the judge of that. I didn't like it. It was just, if you like stuff blowing up like that, then you can. But don't expect to be challenged intellectually with Pacific Rim.
Idris Elba's in Pacific Rim.
Yeah, that's why I spent money on it. So yeah, go ahead.
Everything.
Watch Idris Elba in Pacific Rim. Don't watch Pacific Rim.
No.
Yeah, Godzilla was great. I love probably my only complaint, but then while I was watching the movie was that it would be like, oh no, Godzilla's fighting, but the fog is past so we can't see you. Oh no, Godzilla's fighting, but the door is closing so we can't see. I loved how it does that now. I appreciate why he did that now in hindsight because it showed more of the human element and it was Godzilla fighting the same monsters. So I guess story-wise it would be feasible to see fighting these monsters here, then fight these monsters here, then the final climactic battle in San Francisco.
Yeah.
It didn't really make sense. I'm glad he didn't do that because I didn't really need that. It gave me a great story. Heisenberg was great, and Godzilla was great too. James, how do you feel?
First of all, I would like to say that I would like to thank everybody for not having these monsters come to Atlanta and raising my fucking taxes to build all this shit up. We already we
can't handle a snowstorm, honey.
We can't handle a snowstorm. You think we can handle this lizard coming up and down Peachtree?
Lizard and these 2 spiders, honey. Jack.
But no, Godzilla was great. I enjoyed it very much. I like monster movies. I don't know if you ever saw, this is a side note, we used to come on Comedy Central like eons ago. It's called Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah,
And they can show like those horrible.
It would come at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, right?
They can show like those horrible monster movies, but they were so great, and I was so fascinated about them.
It was the commentary, yeah.
Yeah, because they used to sit in front of the movie theater, yeah, it was great. But anyway, so it put me in the mindset of that in a sense, but the movie was actually good.
Good.
And yeah, the movie was good. The human interaction was good, but they were boring. I wish they would have picked a better leading man because he was kind of blah. But I appreciated him for the most part. Then
the Asian man.
Yeah, the Asian man. I forget his name. Ken. Ken. He was in. He's been just about everything that I like. But yeah, he was in it. I enjoyed him. Godzilla. I'm glad they made him look like a fucking monster. Like like he looked pretty scary. And then I like the fact that they kept the labels of him being the king of the monsters and him being more so of the hero versus him, still being this, villain, even though, the U.S. blow up anything that they don't particularly care about or understand. So I understood that part of them trying to kill all of them, but then the guy was like, no, he's trying to
let them fight.
So that's like the best line of the movie when he said, let them fight. And so, yeah.
Probably the last thing, sorry to cut you off, probably the last thing that I liked about Godzilla was the anticipation. Because first you had to anticipate seeing Godzilla, then you had to anticipate his roar. And then for any fan of Godzilla, you had to anticipate the little Godzilla blast.
Yeah, like that.
Good. Anticipate the, oh my god, is he gonna do it? Then yeah, he did it. So.
And they had a lot of, cause we saw it wasn't 3D. We did see it in 3D. We saw IMAX.
I saw it in IMAX. It was $20. It was worth it.
It was $18.50.
The last 3D that was worth was Avatar. Godzilla IMAX 3D is worth it. Oh my god.
Because they had like so many moments in the movie, like people were jumping in the movie. Like it had those moments, like those like, oh shit, like especially like the train when the thing came and knocked down. That was like a great scene when he was on that train track and they would go see Godzilla.
Go see Godzilla.
I'm not gonna spoil it too much because I will spoil the fuck out of anything. So go see it.
My final thing. Did you notice in the theater? Because I was kind of upset how this man done kept your child for like 2-3 days while the world was blowing up. You couldn't even tell him thank you. I was upset with that.
You ain't got children. You don't know the struggle. They probably needed those 2 days. I don't know. He seems like a handful already. Like you over here looking at shit. Anyway.
Right on the subway.
So I know it was you heard they may try to fuse the two. I don't know if that's gonna necessarily happen, but there's been considerable talks about it. Just gonna throw that out there. I don't want to
fusing what two?
Like kind of bring those two movies together in the years to come.
Godzilla and what?
Pacific Rim.
Oh God.
But yeah, that's just FYI. I haven't seen it, so we'll see. Okay, what's the next movie?
The next movie that I saw this summer was X-Men: Days of Future Past.
And I know you feel some type of way about that movie.
So I tweeted the word hate.
Yeah. So let me tell you how I feel about the movies, and then you can rant for.
Go ahead.
Maybe
3.5 minutes.
Maybe I may give you a minute or two to cry. I like comic books. I have comic books everywhere at home. Action, like when I was growing up, my dad we collected shit like that, and so like I'm a big X-Men fan, and I've read them since I was a little kid and stuff like that. I won't say I hated the movie. I was kind of just disappointed in the movie. That's just kind of been my word that I use for all X-Men movies, except for the first class. I enjoyed the first class. First class gave me all of the hope and that they were gonna turn it around. Days of Future Past, I was disappointed. The way that the level of character importance was wrong, in my opinion. Like, I really felt as though that Bishop was going to play a major role in this movie. I thought they was going to do a little bit more character, what's the word I'm looking for? I thought that the newer characters that they like Blink and Bishop, I thought they were gonna bring more, give more backstory on them and stuff, because they made it out so big that they had, a character for Bishop, then Fame Bing Bing was in the movie, and she's legendary over there. Like, if y'all know about her, she's everything over there. And so yeah. People love the movie. I didn't necessarily care for it. I was just disappointed in it. I told my brother to go see it. He may like it. He hated it because we grew up in the same household, so he understood the struggle. So yeah, I'm not going to talk harshly about it. Just go see it. You judge it yourself. People have opinions on how they feel about movies. I just feel as though that sometimes my opinions of movies are a little bit more right than others. That's just the way the world works.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So yeah.
That's right now.
I'm going to put you on the clock.
All right, thank you.
Go.
So how I feel about the movie is, no, I did not like it. Basically, I am also reading comic books. I'm subscribed. I pay to read comic books every week. X-Men is my first comic that I read when my scriptures come in on Wednesday morning. I read X-Men first, then I read Avengers, then I read DC, then I read my other stuff. So I am a big fan of X-Men. I did read the 2 issues of Days of the Future Past when they originally came out. And I will say that, yes, my expectations was high, but after First Class, when they said, I don't care about your expectations with that movie, because obviously they don't care about nothing in that comic book in First Class. Mm-hmm. So I was like, and I love that movie. Yeah. But Days of Future Past came and it was like, well, I'm going to use your comic book, I will use what I want to, but I'm going to set the whole story up for you to come see the third part of whatever I want to do. And it seems like that was the whole movie, that Fox cared more about franchise than they did about story. And I would rather them just take the concept of Days of Future Past and make it their own, than take the story of Future Past and pervert it how they did. Of course, as you said, Bishop was a horrible character. Storm, as usual, lets me down. That's the worst casting ever. Of course, Magneto was great. That was my favorite part of the movie. Wolverine being the lead again. Like, sorry, but it's 2014. Let a female lead action movie. Like, come on, like, that's crazy. Let me see, what else?
It was either Wolverine or Storm, so...
It wasn't going to be Storm. I would have walked. If it was Storm, I would have been there.
If she would have been like, alright, Storm, I like...
If it was Lupita, I would have been there. If it was Angela Lansbury, who it should have been years ago.
Lansbury?
Not Angela Lansbury. You know what I'm talking about? Who? Oh my God. What's her name from, What's Love Got to Do with it? That's it, honey. What Angela Lansbury can do. You know Angela Lansbury can't do the Storm?
Do better damn job than Halle Berry. Goddamn tree. A damn tree doing a hurricane can do better.
But yeah, no, I did not like it. It was just...
You had 18 seconds.
There were parts of it that I liked. Magneto did great. They did Magneto justice, but the fact that, okay, Jennifer Lawrence is big now, let's make her a big character. Wolverine's been big, let's make him a big character. Like, it didn't do well for me. I did not like it. You can see, if you may like it, I gave it a C.
Everybody liked that movie.
Yeah, everybody.
The masses love that movie. Because a lot of people really don't know I don't know. Go see it for yourself.
I mean, I've listened to X-Men fans, and X-Men fans like it, but I think that with them, they can take away their expectations, or they have totally suspended expectations for the big screen. I haven't done that yet, so no, I don't like it.
It's hard to do that.
It's very hard to do that.
All right. So, what is the last movie that you have seen?
The next movie I've seen over the summer, because there's probably going to be one or two more that I was seeing this summer. It was Maleficent. My name is Maleficent. Honey.
Maleficent.
And let me tell you something about Fierce, and let me tell you something about Yes with an A and 500 S's. Let me tell you something about all of that stuff that you see when you think of the runway and this Vogue and everything. Naomi Campbell. That was Maleficent, darling. It wasn't the other people. Because when Maleficent was on the screen, it was just... When is she coming back?
Angelina Jolie
was made.
Maleficent.
She was made for that.
Magnificent.
Magnificent, Maleficent, child.
Yeah, Angelina Jolie was built for that role. Like, if she wasn't on the screen, then it was
more.
It was not what she was wanted to do because she commanded the screen. Mm-hmm. The christening scene was...
And she commanded her just by standing there.
Yeah. And the thing about it, she didn't even have that many lines in the movie, low-key. Like, it was just like, I'm just going to give you face.
Yeah, face. I'm going to give you outfit. I'm going to give you pose.
She said, I'm going to give you face and just all of this.
And she was just, every gesture was right. Every outfit was right.
Every side eye was just...
Every side eye. Like, it was really, if you're a gay person, and if you say
it was
yes,
the gayest movie this summer.
And if you like Vogue magazine, if you like stuff like that, then you will love Maleficent. I loved it.
If you're a Disney person, you may feel,
and I'm gonna say something else.
Feel type of way because they did alter the whole. Because if you didn't know, this is Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Okay. And so
a lot of people didn't know that though.
I know. I was like, y'all had no childhood.
Yeah.
I'm a Disney. I love all Disney movies. Disney is like everything.
Who are your top 3 Disney villains?
That's hard. I can get, Maleficent would be probably number 1 after that.
She was number 1 before?
I don't know. Probably. Maybe not. Who knows? Lady Scar.
Yes.
Lady Scar. That woman, that's a strong black woman.
Yes. Yes.
And probably... No, I can't. Ursula.
Oh.
Drag queen. Legendary.
Yes, Legion. So...
And then, I'm sorry. I do have to do 2 more. I have to do 2 more.
Okay, so top 5.
Cruella de Vil.
Okay.
Legendary. And Scar's sister, cousin, Jafar. You know,
okay. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, those are probably my favorite because they read.
Mm-hmm.
They read.
Ain't no shame.
Yeah, this is like what I see every day.
Yeah.
In the house. So
number 3 of my all-time favorite Disney villains because Disney, without the villain, it would be no point in even Disney being a
villainy is great.
Yeah, like I've never been there for the princesses, ever. I've always been there for the villains. So number 3 would definitely be Madame Scar because Madame Scar.
She did not play the radio.
Yes. Madame Scar read you. Madame Scar threw shade at you and your whole kingdom. Madame Scar did not care about your bloodline. She was going to get what she wanted, and Madame Scar got it too. Madame Scar won, in case y'all wasn't watching the movie. Madame Scar got what she wanted. So, Madame Scar...
she ruled Pride Rock for many years.
She did.
Because they...
Many a year.
They Hakuna Matata to that boy.
Many a year. They was Scar, what's his name? Simba was eating bugs for many a year.
Yeah.
Child. So, okay, yes, Madame Scar, the legendary holder of you are a street rat, your mother was your father was a street rat, and only your freeze will mourn you when you die, Miss Jafar. Because all she did was one turtleneck cape, and she was everything to me. So, Jafar...
And who was number 1?
Number 1 all time in my eyes was Maleficent. Because Maleficent she was evil. She didn't have to say nothing. She just stood there and you were scared. She came into that room in the cartoon in 1950. She came into that kingdom and, everybody stepped back and they was quiet.
Yep, they were.
She didn't say nothing because Maleficent was here and you would listen to what she has to say. And she spoke softly. She wasn't loud. She said...
And carried a bit. Look, they say speak softly and carry a big stick.
Yes.
That's what she did.
Yes,
so
her presence. Yeah, her presence, her aura. So I came into Maleficent with, this is my favorite Disney villain, and I was waiting for years to say it now. I was like, Maleficent! So I was waiting for Maleficent. I had high expectations. I was ready for it, and it gave me what I wanted. Yes.
Go see it. You'll like it.
You'll love it.
I enjoyed it.
If you're watching this show, you probably gonna like it.
You probably done already seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So the summer is about to officially begin. I think it's still, quote unquote, still spring.
Yeah, it's still spring for like 20 something days.
Yeah, it's like the middle of June. Mm-hmm. So with the summer coming around the corner officially, some of the movies I'm excited to see, it's not that many. It's some that I've seen trailers for. First of all, let me just say this. I saw the Ninja Turtle trailer. I'm terrible. I'm so upset by that.
Please.
I'm upset.
Why?
Megan Fox should never get work. But anyway, I want to go see. I'm excited to see Transformers. Transformers, like, that's gonna be pretty cool. Transformers. I grew up on Transformers. I had fucking Transformers and Legos growing up. I don't know how I feel about this movie, but I probably won't go see it. But Jupiter Rising, Channing and Mila, I may go see that. It intrigues me because it's still, because I still don't know what the hell is going on, and then that woman that's supposed to be the villain that's upset. Like, I think I kind of want to go see that. Like, every time I see a trailer, it intrigues me a little bit. So I think I may go see that. And I think that may be about it, as far as I can remember. Yeah, 'cause everything else I want to see comes out like during Christmas, Thanksgiving time.
So I have one in the possible.
Yeah.
No, I have one and two possibles that I want to see for the summer.
Okay.
So my one is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that movie. Because, I do want to go see that.
Because, you know, being an avid comic person,
raccoon.
You never would have thought that a talking tree and that a talking raccoon would be on the big screen in a $200 million movie, big budget, and for real.
And I really think they cast that pretty decently.
They did.
Because, yeah, Bradley is Rocket, and Vin Diesel, and Zoe, and
the guy from Parks and Rec.
Yeah, Chris Pratt.
And that wrestler for Drax.
I forget his name.
I don't know his name.
I forget his name.
But yeah, the casting is great. I think it's going to be a cute, funny one. I think it's going to continue on the legacy that...
Because Guardians of the Galaxy has always been like a funny...
It's always been like a funny, fun... It's more fun kind of like you get your drama with... You get your drama with the X-Men. You get your action with the Avengers. Then you get your fun...
Yeah, with them,
the Galaxy.
Because, I mean, you can only have fun with a fucking talking raccoon.
Yeah.
Like...
And I think it's going to be great. I think it's also going to continue the legacy that Marvel Studios has done of giving you a great movie. So, Guardians of the Galaxy is my one. My possibles are Lucy.
Scarlet. She's
about the girl who,
pretty.
you know, gets the stuff in her stomach, and she's like Matrix meets that other movie where you pop the pills, you get smarter or whatever.
Yeah.
So, I think it's going to be cute for like a back day, $6.
Morgan Freeman's in it. I haven't seen a bad movie Morgan Freeman's been in.
I have.
What?
I don't know. I'm sure I have. What was it? Bruce Almighty?
That was Evan. I didn't mind. Bruce Almighty was just what it was going to be.
Yeah. You know.
I think Morgan Freeman is Jesus, low-key.
Yeah. So that... What's my other possible? Planet of the Apes 2.
Yes.
Because I forgot how much I loved that first movie.
The Rise of the Planet of the Apes was great. I saw it like maybe 2 or 3 times. Like that's how like when it came out, then I went to the Dollar Movie, and my friends were like, I haven't seen it. I said, I will go see it with you. I'm going to go see it. Yeah, the Planet of the Apes is going to be great. I forgot that comes out this. I thought they came out later, but if that comes out this summer, I will be there, right there. IMAX, 3D, all of that good shit. Like, I got to the point in my life where if I'm going to pay a good coin to see something good, I'm not going to, like... I've always been one of those people, and like people look at me like I'm crazy. Well, like I'm going to spend money on something that's going to be good. Like, I don't care how much it costs. Like, first of all, it's my fucking money. Second of all, I have it. And third of all, why are you worried about my bank account?
He mad at somebody. Who
Like,
are you reading?
First of all, if you only reason you need to know about my bank account if you're gonna put money in, not out, but in.
Bad, honey.
But anyway, I digress. But yeah, Planet of the Apes is gonna be good because who's gonna be in it? I know Felicity's gonna be in it.
I just know that the motion capture person's gonna be in it. I love him.
Alvarez from Oz is gonna be in it. He was cute. I like him.
So yeah, Planet of the Apes, and that's why I wanted two possibles. I'm not really.
That's not even a possible. That's going to happen.
Well, I mean, for me, I loved it, but I don't know.
Planet of the Apes is gonna go down.
When I say one, my possible, I'm probably most likely gonna go see. But when I say like definitely, I'm gonna see it at midnight. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm seeing it at midnight. But the other two, I can probably see like a matinee or something.
I'm gonna see Planet of the Apes in the. I'm gonna need like some people around me to go see that. Like that's gonna be a great movie to go see.
But I mean, I'm not really concerned with no other ones, or I don't really know if no other ones coming out. Probably my next one after the summer is gonna be Paranormal Activity because I'm a big horror fan. I love Paranormal Activity, and what they did in January was great with that spinoff. Oh my god! Did you see it? Okay. And yeah, what's your topic?
So is that it for the movies? I think that may
So
be.
fun.
Okay.
Did we mention how Godzilla looked amazing in 3D?
Yeah. Amazing. Like I'm about to start like all of my movies are about to be 1850 because IMAX 3D
It was amazing.
is like an amazing experience. I don't know. That's just how I feel. You don't have to have the same feeling. But
You are upset today.
I'm never upset.
Um,
But anyway, I think we're gonna bring this to a closure.
yeah, one final thing. We just want to
We just want to,
wish condolence. Oh, we're talking about the same thing, yay! Wish condolences to Dr. Maya Angelou.
Yeah, like it was I was at work and we heard the news and it was like gas and pearl clutching everywhere. And she's growing up, she's been influential, to everybody. Like we had to read her literature in high school, middle school. Like we had to get up there and pick either Still I Rise. The boys had to quote Still I Rise, and the girls in there had to do Phenomenal Woman. So like it was really sad to see her go.
Yeah,
we know she's been sick, and I used to watch her. I don't know if you seen her masterclass on.
I saw snippets of it.
Like that's like between her.
It's like how she talks. Like she talks in poetry. Like she said something. I saw an interview she did with Times. She was like, they said, "Do you ever use your gun?" She said, "Well, once I raised it because I was in my office and I heard outside the rhythm of feet upon the dry leaves."
Well,
and I was like, "Trick, is she trying to win a Pulitzer on an interview for YouTube, girl? Sit your butt down, girl. Say you heard somebody outside, honey." Like she was just that profound. It was just, of course, you listen to her talking to Oprah, and it's like, oh my
Super Soul
God.
Sunday was always was good. So yeah. So, I don't know if they're going to put the Fune. I don't know who got the body. I don't know when the Fune is. I don't know if they're going to play it on tele-CNN or, it's going to be a private matter. It's probably going to be a private matter, and stuff like that. But, I was truly standing by that bit of information. So,
a true person with a true legacy. So.
Yes. And so...
And kind of piggyback off that, if you did not realize, it's the first major big celebrity death that TMZ hasn't reported.
They didn't report it? I didn't know who reported it.
CNN reported it first.
Really?
I was like,
Well,
maybe TMZ still get clips from that elevator episode, but
I don't know. I was just sad to hear that. So, if you was affected, if you haven't read her work, I mean, read
what
it.
Are you doing?
Especially young people. Cause y'all need something to
Something
motivate
besides
you.
me and Nico.
Yeah.
And Hustling.
Even though.
Anyways, that's all. We're gonna come to you every week, Asterix. We're gonna come to you and we're gonna deliver anything else we want to talk about. So stay tuned to here. Subscribe, like, comment, share for the Jared and James Show.
He's gonna read it. I'm not gonna read them. And he may tell me I'm not gonna read any comments.
Well, that's
or concerns.
crazy. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Journalism.
I'm on all of those as well. I am.
I'll put it in the comment box below.
The JR Complex.
All right, and subscribe, comment, love, share, and do all that stuff. Bye.
Bye, you guys.